Howdy guys, welcome back to Core Cat 13's A Hat in Time playthrough. Last time we completed the world of kitties. And in between episodes, I actually went and I got this adorable sweater. And just look at this. She looks so cozy. Which is going to be in perfect contrast with where we're headed today. Which is the grand finale. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe it either. We're almost there. We just have to get through Time's End, and we have to say goodbye to A Hat in Time. Makes me sad. It feels like just yesterday when I started up this LP. And it doesn't. It feels like so much longer. But we might as well just say our goodbyes because it's time for exactly that. The finale. Which has a lot of interesting trivia with it. Apparently, during the beta phases of the game, it was supposed to be a lot longer than initially presented. Count how many times I've said this. As I have previously mentioned, in the beta for A Hat in Time, there was supposed to be an adult section where you got to play, as Hat Adult. And it wouldn't have been a very long segment, but apparently the game was supposed to be longer, and it would have involved getting to see what Hat Kid's home planet would have been like, or maybe she would have just stayed on this planet or something. Who knows? But it doesn't matter, because as you see here, looks like our friends are in quite a heap of trouble. So anyway, I'm gonna do some exercises while I wait. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That was mostly for sequence. I still can't say that word. It is meant to help me sync up the video. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. But anywho, might as well, well, wouldn't be in A Hat in Time video without a little bit of lag. Facetious much? Alright. So, let's get started. In what I like to call Corona Mountain 2.0, because in my general opinion, this is what Corona Mountain should have been like. It should be a level that tests every single one of your skills, and should not, I repeat, should not have been one stupid extra challenge that involved broken physics. I still don't understand why they thought that was a good idea, but I digress. So, this area is the signature fire level for the game. Lots of fire bars everywhere, and, yeah. It puts to use a good number of your hats. And also, you're going to be running into enemies you have run into throughout your adventure, such as these wonderful owls from the Battle of the Birds chapter. You saw those weird fire foxes from the Subcon Forest area, and speaking of Subcon Forest, we have to make sure we remember how to do things. And don't worry, your kid will make it. And you get awarded with a Rift token. Hell yeah. You know, Mustache Girl be stylin'. Okay, I can't be the only one that really doesn't understand where that came from. And really wishes that it would die out. Oh well. I am not these people, so I don't know, but anyway. Oh boy. Ah, we got the Firebirds from Alpine Skyline waiting for us. The only thing missing are the evil kitties from Yakuza Metro, as well as the seals from Arctic Cruise. But then again, this level was completed well before the DLC stages are, so I'll let it pass. Oh well. We could go to the left, but the right looks oh so much more tempting. And with our new kitty cat ears, that perfectly matches my profile picture for this LP. Might as well. Ba-bum! Lots of money. Bit more of a risk, but a bit more reward too. Now this stage has kind of a fixation with these evil cannonballs here. It's very easy to get hit because of the odd lighting here, so just be cautious. Fortunately, the checkpoint is... well, it's not nice, but it's a little more fair than some of the other checkpoints we've seen as of late. I mean, it's not Yakuza Metro, where they're friendly enough to put a checkpoint wherever you were first at, but still. Gotta have that Dweller Mask section, man. Because, you know, Gears for Breakfast loves the Dweller Mask. I really don't understand why they decided to use so many Dweller Mask puzzles. Ah, well. I paid for my sins for questioning the game designers. I fell in the lava. Don't be discouraged, because, yeah, to be honest, that's just gonna happen. You're honestly just gonna keep falling into the lava. Or you're going to fall in the lava at least once here, so do not feel discouraged. Also, you are going to take damage regardless, so watch out for the cannonballs. And honestly, if it helps you, I would say angle the camera a little to where I was. It does make things slightly easier. But anyway, shut up, Firefox. Seriously, how do those things survive? I mean, I know they're ghosts or whatever, but I thought we destroyed them. I don't understand. How are they alive? Well, I guess it's like Zscair said in Ben 10 Alien Force Bilgax Attacks. Alive. What a strange series of words. What an odd choice of words. I don't know, something like that. It was a pretty good intro scene, though Zscair was a little sillier than he usually is in most of... Excuse me, sir! Well, there we go. We got our Yakuza Metro representation. Then again, this is more of a... by the way, this is the checkpoint. This is more of the Alpine Skyline representation, which is odd because we don't have representation from World 1. You would think, out of all worlds, World 1 would be one of the main ones to gain them, but there's surprisingly no Mafia. Because I guess by this point, they're not really bad guys because their leader's dead, so... stuff. Also, Galaxy 2 flashbacks. This reminds me of the Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. So, I would advise keeping a... Excuse me! Sir, get out of here. Man, no respect, I tell ya. I go and save their asses, and they disrespect me. Though I guess since I mentioned Galaxy 2, Galaxy Generator, anyone? Yeah, honestly, when I re-looked at this stage, when I first walked in, I almost said Galaxy Generator, because this really does feel like Galaxy Generator. I mean, it's... I guess you could say this is like Corona Mountain 2.0, as well as a continuation of Galaxy Generator, because this really is just... It feels like an extension to get to the Galaxy Generator. It's pretty cool. Though I have to question, like, how the hell Mustache Girl managed to build this castle while we were gone. I mean, she seems resourceful, but I don't think she knows how to build a castle. I mean, maybe she does. I don't know. We only got to meet her for, like, what, 2 timepieces? So we don't really get to know her. Which, honestly, that's my main criticism of the game. You don't really get to know Mustache Girl that well. So, yeah, it doesn't feel like she's that much of an antagonist. Well, except there. But, yeah, it's just kind of weird. You would think that for the main villain of the game, she would have more representation. I mean, hell, freaking Gary from Bully got more representation, and he barely shows up in that game. Having me a swig of wonderful coffee. This is how come I'm a little bit more lively here, and also why my lisp is a little worse. Thank you. I was in the middle of saying something, so I kind of forgot what I was saying there for a second. But I think that was kind of funny. You didn't technically stand in my way, so, next. But I want my timepieces back, man. Ow!
Excuse me.
You're missing part of the line, dude. It's, excuse me, princess. Because clearly, Bo Kid is a princess.
You know, I was willing to forgive you.
What did I do to you? Just because I refused you to take one of my timepieces? Screw you, dude.
But no, you turned out to be rotten and selfish. Save the planet from bad guys. Who needs that, am I right?
Dude, I think what you need is not a timepiece, but a good therapist. Which I'm sure this planet does not have. So honestly, you should have tagged along. I could have taken you back to my own planet whenever I gotten all my timepieces back. And then I could have given you to a therapist, because you clearly have some serious issues. Maybe a psychiatrist, I don't know.
You are the bad guy. I'll show you how this justice system deals with bad guys.
Like Mafia, like Mustache. Anyway, it's time for the final boss. Phase 1. She's, yeah, she's kind of wily. Using the power of the timepieces, she actually has gained the ability of teleportation, so be very careful. Because she's actually kind of dangerous. I mean, you thought that, what's-his-face was dangerous? The Snatcher? She is way more dangerous. So, yeah, just watch out for her. She's basically kind of a compilation of everything you've been through so far. Like, what she did there, that was kind of like what, the owl guy did back in Battle of the Birds. And, you know, her attacking with multiple timepieces and stuff, that was kind of like Snatcher or whatever. As well as the teleportation. So I think she's more of a combo of those bosses, but she does get to be more of her own boss here in just a moment. So let's watch this riveting cutscene, because the Mafia is here. How you doing, buddy? Hey, I just mentioned you.
Get lost. No one wants you here. Isn't that right, big lad?
I didn't ask. Hey. Hey, buddy. I missed that smile.
Get lost. Ain't that right, gang?
Totally. Kitty!
What? Fixing everything. No more bad guys. Why can't you see that I'm doing this for all of us?
She's made friends. This is adorable. See?
How can you stand behind these people? They're crooks, criminals, and you're helping them.
Well, they're not so bad when you get to know them.
This ends now.
Your mouth still doesn't move, and that bothers me. Oh well. Oh crap. And this is kind of what I mentioned well back in World 2, but yeah, I actually completely forgot about this part. So yes, technically, you are battling inside of a time rift. This is exactly what I wanted, well back, way back when. But yeah, anyway. Now she is, yeah, showing exactly what she's capable of. She is incredibly dangerous, as you saw there. She just kicked my butt. And, oh boy. Here we go. Now the real battle begins. Okay, now that we're at full health again. Yeah. So, yeah, you know how I said she was dangerous? Yeah, this is what I meant. She distinguishes herself from all other bosses with this one, because, yikes. This battle literally puts every single one of your moves to the test, so... Ugh. Gotta watch out, because she can sneak up on you, and bad things happen. Now, she's gonna start trying to dodge you the more damage she takes, so, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, this is actually part of the game, so... Yeah.
Get got it, lad. Let's give her something she can jab at that little red nuisance so she'll get lost.
Remember this?
Let's roll.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you remember this all the way back from World 1? Well, yeah, now this attack that was meant to harm you now is actually working in your favor. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting how things work out. But, yeah, gotta make sure you don't take too much damage because, yikes. Oh, yeah, and she also likes to use her shield ability there. She's very annoying. Yeah, throughout this battle, just be careful. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. It's just, yikes. But now, we get this wonderful scene. See, his contracts aren't so bad. Alrighty. Boom! Okay. Ah, crap. Yeah, you gotta act pretty quickly this particular round because... Yeah, her attacks. They do that! Yay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Get out of here, dude. Man, I forgot how difficult this boss fight is. Although I have beaten this in one shot before, but then again, I wasn't commentating and stuff like that, so I will meet you in just a moment. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to get back to where I was, and, oh boy. Yeah, this battle is much more difficult than it looks. Yes, indeedy. But I think I've figured out my strategy. Basically... Yeah, stuff. Hey! Who said you can move? You stupid. Get back here. Nope. Alright, where's my apple? Eat apples! Like Yoshi. Boom. Oh. Get away from me! Hey, why'd you move? You gotta get a spanking, man. You just gotta. You gotta. Don't take that the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. That's not good. Kamehameha! What are you, Goku? Yikes. I mean, I know she had an attitude problem, but this is crazy. Oh. That's a scary thought. The Mafia has ideas. I love the fact that he's just constantly giving her a thumbs down. It's funny. If little girls succeed. Oh, wow. So, apparently the Mafia aren't as dumb as I remembered. Boom! Well, that sucked. I'm not Hat Kid, I'm Bow Kid. How come you haven't figured that out yet?
Those mafia lads. So foolishly brave. But hey, what's the point of living if I ain't got me train anyway?
Glad to see you still haven't gotten your priorities in check.
Alright, TJ Grooves. The two of us are gonna help this little hat lap.
Bolas.
Ready for a mean punch. And you aim for my face. That's me weak spot.
Well, now I know.
This ain't great red lass news to dead lass.
You know it. Ow. Oh. Oh, wow. Even the birds are smart enough to figure that out. Aww. Now I feel bad for destroying those guys. They're so cute. But then again, I said that about Yakuza Metro, and they decided to kick my ass, so I guess cuteness is deceptive. Then again, she's pretty cute. Oh. Hey, how are you still here? Yeah, they already have me! You tell that asshole. Uh-oh. Apparently it all had to do with, yeah. Anyway, don't worry about dying in this part. Even if you die, you will actually be respawned at this point in the fight, so it doesn't matter if you take damage. Because you will constantly regenerate HP, and, yeah. Makes this part of the fight real easy, real easy. I mean, look at that. I keep taking damage, and I don't drop below 3 HP, so that's pretty nice. But she's also going to be a bit more aggressive now, so yeah. I wouldn't say not worry, but don't worry. Because you're probably going to be just fine, but I have actually died at this part, believe it or not. But hey, these things happen. And it doesn't matter because why do I keep wanting to call Mustache Girl Poke? Mustache Girl is taken care of. But now, you have to give her spankings. Bad girl, how dare you? One in the head. Stupid. And now, at long last, ladies and gentlemen, timepiece number 50. And we did it as comfortably as possible. You got a grand piece! Please ignore that. It's white! Oh, whoa. I'm back to reality. I'm still adorable. Though my hair's a little weird. Let's see. My paradise is fixed! Yay! I really should close this door because I don't want to die. Let's see here. Gotta think. Do I want to help her out or do I want to go home? Let's see here. Nope. See ya. Oh well. Gotta move on. Also, I just noticed that I don't have my bow on anymore. What happened to my bow? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized my hair is tied back. Okay, sure. This is my true state of being. And actually, I'm above par, so hallelujah. Let's see. You might want to get that part snipped, buddy. Also, apparently my spaceship is black. I didn't know that. That was hilarious. Hey. Hey. Who's the asshole that did this? Excuse me, sir. Oh, hi. It's my friends. But I have to. My mom is worried about me. Well, that's tempting. I just got used to you. I have it on VHS and DVD. I can watch it anytime. Oh, what? Oh, she could have just done that the entire time. Good lord. I love the fact that they actually do remember who she is. That's interesting. But, let's see here. I have to go bye-bye. Now. Aww. She's like, I'm gonna miss those weirdos. But, I have to return this ship to Hat Kid. To infinity and beyond! Looks like I got a message on Discord. 3 of them. How about that? Okay, game, at any point, can you please stop loading so slow? I want to end this video. There it is! And she stole Hackett's hat! What the hell? That's not very nice. Oh, well. Oh, well. Got a little more lag there. That's A Hat in Time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching this LP. I know the upload schedule for this has been pretty inconsistent, and I appreciate y'all being patient as always. Yeah, this was a really damn fun LP. I see a kitty there, I want to pet it. Yeah, definitely has some problems. That's faux show, at least the Nintendo Switch version. Will I say that it ruined my experience? No, but the lag on the Switch version is definitely a problem. And I don't know whether or not this is common on other console ports of A Hat in Time. If it is, leave it in the comments below, but I can only imagine that the PS4 version runs a little smoother. But if you want the full experience, I would definitely... I would get it on PC, that's what I'm trying to say. Also, apparently JonTron was in this game. I did not know that. How about that? But, other than the lag and stuff, this is actually a really solid game. If you are a big fan of GameCube-era platformers and 64-era platformers, or just a fan of 3D platformers in general, this is a must-buy. It doesn't matter what system you own it on. It is worth the price of admission. It is a little steep. No matter where you go, it is always going to be about $30, but honestly, for $30, this game has a lot of content. It's not very long. Like, I would say a minimalist playthrough if you're going to get the main game's collectibles without the DLC. It's about 40 timepieces long. So, you know, it's not going to waste your time. The characters, of course, are all very memorable. I love the characters in A Hat in Time. I love Bo Kid herself. I love Hat Kid. They're adorable, adorkable, and silly. I love the Mafia. They're so wonderfully stupid. I love them so much. Let's see. I love Snatcher, of course. The Snatcher is a very memorable character. I love just how insane his voice acting is. Also, a sneak peek at Arctic Cruise, if you happen to have unlocked this area. So yeah, there's a sneak peek at it if you were ever curious. I'm still not going back to that area. Let's see, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, Yakuza Metro. Again, another really great area. I love Yakuza Metro. I love the Empress as a bad guy. And Mustache Girl for as little as we've seen her. Definitely was memorable. It's just, that's the best I can say. This game is super memorable. All the set pieces and stuff are, like, I can point to a specific area, like, oh yeah, the yellow overpass, or How about Twilight Bell? Or how about any point in freaking Subcon Forest or whatever? It's one of those kind of games. It is a memorable, memorable, memorable game. I'm going to say the big kitty. I'm sorry, I saw the fluff. I want it. I want a giant kitty cat. I want to love it. Anyway. But, honestly, if the lag is not a problem with you, from my understanding, oh, the game nearly fell asleep there. From my understanding, lag is kind of just an issue with the game as a whole. But, honestly, if you want a really solid platformer, you can't go wrong with A Hat in Time. I will say that sometimes the moves don't want to work, and that can get really irritating. Like, I hate the fact that sometimes the wall climb does not want to do what you want it to do. But if you can get a mastery over these controls, then honestly, the game itself is a treat and a half. And the characters themselves, they're very customizable. Yeah, very customizable, and actually something I'd never pointed out. You can actually play this entire campaign with 2 players simultaneously. Yeah, you can actually play as both Hat Kid and Bow Kid at the same time if you so chose. I don't know how well it runs on Nintendo Switch. I probably wouldn't do it on Switch, but if you want to do it on PC or PS4, then go right ahead. This is honestly something I'm kind of curious to see how it would play with 2 players. If it would be like Super Mario 3D World, where it runs pretty well, or if it's like New Super Mario Bros. Wii and does not. But, all that being said, I give this game a very high ranking. This game gets my objective score of, I would say, an 8.5 to a 9. But subjectively, I would say this game gets an A. About a 95 score. Which is, for me, a high recommendation. So, thank you guys for watching A Hat in Time, a Bow in Time, whatever you want to call this LP. And I will catch you in another life. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.